Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Coffee
Sometimes
with
tea.
Jen. And
Marcelo.
so, what are we discussing today?
So today we're in this module we're going to be covering debt management strategies. And so what we did was utilizing ChatGPT 4, which is the paid version. We asked for it to do some research for us on debt management strategies. And so this is the results that it gave us, sourcing sites like NerdWallet or The Balance, showing successful case studies on debt management and debt management plans versus debt settlement and specific debt management cases. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see what kind of results we got. First one, case studies on debt management. So you hear a lot of stories of people out there. They have a lot of debt. It's like drowning. And then there's techniques and methods that you can reduce that debt. Some strategies include the zero-based budgeting, increasing income streams, and with all of things that are available now, utilizing AI, you can literally make faceless YouTube video shorts and get monetized. And I'm going to be experimenting with this myself. And when I figure out the results, I will share it in the community. So if you want to learn more about that, make sure you follow us in the community. If you're not already following us and watching us here, there, now. So in this case study, it's going after it's recapping a couple that managed to pay off $114,000 by developing a budget that worked for them and creating additional income streams. So then here in these quotes, this is from NerdWallet. And so we're going to go ahead and show you how this works. And then we'll carry on into the overview. So I'm going to click on this and see what pops up. How they ditched the debt. All right. So this was on NerdWallet. You can go Google search this. How they wiped out more than $53,000 and how they did it. And there's a lot of examples here of people who did it and how. And so I think that's pretty awesome. And as we're talking about AI, they too are also integrating AI in their search. So you can utilize these tools and resources to help advance yourself, not just personally, but for your business, if you're trying to grow your business. Another approach highlighted the downsizing of living arrangements. So for instance, you're married or you're a couple and you no longer have kids, or that family member has moved out and you're in this big giant house. And I'm going to say big is like 4,000 square feet. Okay, we'll use just even numbers. 4,000 square feet. You really don't need that much of a house anymore. So you downsize. So now that depending on how much equity in your house, you can sell that house, take the equity, and buy yourself a new house, if not completely paid in full, but be almost paid in full. Yeah. How cool is that? Go from a 4,000 to 2,000. So lots of options there. So this couple sold their LA home, bought an RV, and growing their travel blog. Again, another revenue, but they get to explore the world.
It's a side hustle.
It is a good side hustle. And if you're a photographer on top of that, oh, come on, that's a whole nother conversation.
$70,000.
Yeah. Okay. Budgeting for baby expenses motivated another couple to tackle their debt, paying off $70,000 in 5 years. Good for them, you know. So there's a lot of people out there that are able to do this, and we're going to be going further in depth in some of our other conversations and our live presentations or workshops where we'll have everybody come on live, ask questions, and talk about their experiences.
Right.
So debt management plans versus debt settlement. Okay, so this is one of those conversations that we need to go further in.
Here, I would suggest you talk to someone that's more in depth in financial planning.
Planning, not credit counseling.
Not credit counseling.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Not credit counseling.
Because credit counseling, unfortunately,
they look at that as a worse than worse
than a
bankruptcy.
It's bad, and I'm gonna tell you.
We know.
We know.
We did it.
I did it many years ago, and I was under the wrong. We didn't have this. We didn't have ChatGPT. We didn't have Google. We had
Google.
We did have Google, but it wasn't like this. No. It wasn't like where you could just go online and really know what the heck you're getting yourself into.
Right.
It was still fresh. I mean, this was like decades ago. But I did credit counseling thinking, okay, I did this stupid thing, put it out there. I thought, hey, I have some credit cards. Why not consolidate them so I can have one payment?
Mm-hmm.
I was not in financial distress, people. I had the ability to make my payment. I just thought, hey, I'm going to just make it into one payment and pay in full. I wasn't trying to do a debt settlement. Then years fast forward, I went to start a business. Actually, no, it was not just start a business, but I went after a license and they said, we can't have you join because you went to credit counseling. And I'm like, what do you mean? They said that's worse than having a BK. Yeah. So I was like, well, why didn't they tell me that when I signed up? And to me, that was just because they just want to get their money, or they get a percentage of whatever it is you debt settle, whatever. Do your research before you start doing a debt management versus debt settlement. Debt settlement involves negotiating with creditors to accept a lesser amount. Huge. Well, credit counseling agencies step in, not all of them, but there are those out there that step in and negotiate on your behalf. And then they take a percentage of your savings. Yeah. That's what I understood.
Yeah, so why just not go straight to the source?
So why not just go straight to the source? I mean, if you have to go that route, we'll be more than happy to explain more to you in depth and talk to other people in our community that know how to guide you and help say, hey, try this versus this. Go see these people versus these people.
Right.
Get the knowledge before you start pulling those triggers. It could hurt your credit and your financial future because now you have certain things that are on your credit report and you didn't know. So that's why we're covering this. That's why, this is the more, like I said, more in depth about a debt management plan versus debt settlement. Correct. Okay. So what else does it say? These plans last 3 to 5 years. Yeah.
They're longer, actually.
And sometimes. Look, right there. It says right here. Might not be able to open up new lines of credit. Yeah. Not good.
Because it goes down as a bankruptcy. So it looks like you bankruptcy.
And it does. It does look like a BK. And it stays on
forever.
Like a BK.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I didn't know. And so, that's why I'm spreading the word. And, that's why I'm doing more deep dives into this. Because your financial future
is important to us.
Is important to us because if you can learn from us, our mistakes, and make better decisions for yourself, that's awesome. All right. So specific debt management case. All right. A debt management plan significantly reduced the monthly payment towards credit card debt from $700 to $475,
exactly.
Including a service fee. This reduction was achieved through negotiations conducted by a credit counseling agency, which managed to obtain considerable interest rate reduction from the creditors. But you can do this yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You don't need them. Can you go get them? Yes. Are they out there? Yes. But I would be very careful
who you select,
who you go to. I would definitely say if you have to go that route, do your research, get the reviews on them, talk to a financial planner, like an actual financial planner. Maybe they can help guide you as well. And those are just some things that we're putting out there. We're not experts in this realm, other than our experiences, what happened to us that we want to share with you. Yeah. So if it helps you, great. But I would say before you start going down the path of debt settlement, let's look more at the management of like, what can you do? How can you get yourself out of there? I mean, there's programs out there that, what is it? It's called Velocity Banking. Yep. Oh my gosh, amazing stuff. If you want to learn more about that, I can definitely point you in the right direction. I know somebody that can really help you out. And I'm sure there's other people in our community that can help you out with that too. So if you are already watching this in our schools, make sure you join us, learn more, and cheers to you. We're going to see you in the next one.
Thank you.